We welcome in Chris Ogbonnaya, still a running back, lifetime Longhorn and current Cleveland Brown. Welcome to the studio. What do you think, Chris?
I'm enjoying it on my bye week. Just, came in town, want to have a little fun here, and got to catch up with some of the guys earlier today.
Definitely glad that you're in town, get that bye week. It's been a cool experience for you in the NFL. You were drafted in the 7th round by St. Louis. Then you go to the Texans, kind of bouncing around a little bit. You end up in Cleveland. You seem to have established yourself now. Take us through that journey. What was it like?
Well, it started back in 2008. We were playing Colorado. It was really where I'd kind of pinpoint.
So it goes back to Texas.
Back to Texas. Playing Colorado, was able to have a good game. And then that just snowballed against Oklahoma, then to Missouri. And then from there, I was able to get drafted in the 7th round. Went to St. Louis, kind of bounced around, like you said, to Houston. And then Cleveland has kind of been home for me the last 3 years, and it's been a great ride.
What's been the biggest challenge to being an NFL running back? I'm assuming there's a lot.
Mentally and physically. Mentally, just, being able to know what you're supposed to do, going through your different techniques. And a lot of it is really pass protection. That's what I pride myself in being able to do and catch the football. So you really want to know who you're supposed to block. And then the physical part of it is also equally as hard because you want to use the right technique. Yeah. You want to be able to block those bigger guys that you have to face at times.
So much more cerebral than the average fan thinks. What did you learn at UT on and off the field that's helped you? On
the field, just the level of competition was always extremely high. I had to go against guys like Brian Orakpo and Lamar Houston and Sergio Kindles and Earl Thomases of the world. And that type of stuff.
The guys you're going up against now.
Right. That type of stuff prepares you to be able to go against, your Ray Lewis's, your Eric Berry's, very talented players. And Derek Johnson was a senior my freshman year. So getting that tutelage from those players. And then off the field, academically, is really important for me to make sure that I graduated. That's something that I promised my dad I was going to do. And it's definitely taught me a lot of discipline, and I use it today.
With a 3.5 GPA, I believe.
I did.
That's pretty excellent stuff. You were good on the field and off the field. Another guy who did that, Fozzie Whitaker, lifetime Longhorn, joins you in Cleveland. You're competing for carries, so I think it would be a little odd, but obviously you guys are lifetime Longhorns, going to take care of each other. How much has he leaned on you?
A lot. Fozzie always jokes about being in my hip pocket.
What a great guy, too, right?
Great guy, great story. Dealt with a lot with this knee injury that he had his last year at Texas. Was very productive here, and he's come in the last few weeks and really helped us. I think that his biggest obstacle would just be getting the repetition and being able to get used to doing it, but in the limited time that he's been there, he's shown that he can do it.
People think about your career, they probably go back to that one play in OU that sealed that game, and I know you wanted to get in, but you watched the OU game this year, a couple other Texas running backs doing damage, and Malcolm Brown and also Jonathan Gray. When you watch them run, what stands out?
They're very physical runners. I think Malcolm is very tough in between the tackles. He has a lot of power, a lot of great vision. He can really cut on the dime. Then Jay Gray is your typical jack-of-all-trades running back. He can catch, he can run. He can do a lot of good things, and I was able to catch up with the guys today. A lot of talent. They're excited, and I hope they come out with a victory against West Virginia.
Could you feel the energy with the team?
Definitely, definitely. I was really able to visit with them, and then I went out to the beginning of practice, visited with Coach Brown, and they're passionate. I think these guys have understood that, they got hit in the face, and they didn't like it, so they finally swung back, and that's definitely helped them.
Chris, it has been a blast to watch your career. Every Monday we do Lifetime Longhorns, and your highlights are all over. Keep it up, all right?
I will. Thank you very much.